Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something that has the power to change your life, believing in yourself. Every great achievement in history started with belief. The Wright brothers believed humans could fly. Thomas Edison believed he could create light. Oprah Winfrey believed she could succeed despite all odds. What do all these people have in common? Self-belief. We all have that voice inside our heads that whispers doubt and fear. It tells us things like, you're not good enough, you'll never succeed, or what if you fail? This inner critic is often shaped by past experiences, societal expectations, and even negative comments from others. But here's the truth. That voice is not reality. It is simply a collection of fears and insecurities trying to hold you back. Think about a time when you hesitated to take action because of self-doubt. Maybe you wanted to apply for a job, start a business, or pursue a goal, but your inner critic convinced you that you weren't capable. Did you ever stop to question whether those thoughts were actually true? More often than not, they are just exaggerated fears, not facts. So how do you silence this negative inner voice? First, become aware of your self-talk. Pay attention to the words you tell yourself daily. If you constantly think, I'm not good enough, or I always mess things up, you're reinforcing a belief system that limits you. The key to overcoming this is challenging those thoughts. When negative thoughts arise, ask yourself, is this really true? Do I have evidence to prove this? Most of the time, you'll realize these beliefs are based on fear, not reality. Second, replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, I can't do this, train yourself to say, I am capable and learning every day. Instead of thinking, I'm not smart enough, tell yourself, I am constantly improving and growing. Your words shape your beliefs, and your beliefs shape your actions. Another powerful technique is visualization. Imagine yourself succeeding, overcoming challenges, and achieving your goals. The more you see yourself as capable and strong, the more your subconscious mind will start believing it. Athletes, CEOs, and high achievers use this technique to build confidence and block out self-doubt. Lastly, surround yourself with positivity. If you constantly hear negativity from yourself or others, it will reinforce your doubts. Choose to spend time with people who encourage and uplift you. Read motivational books, listen to inspiring podcasts, and engage in activities that boost your confidence. The more you fill your mind with positivity, the quieter your inner critic becomes. Silencing the inner critic is not about ignoring your weaknesses or being blindly optimistic. It's about recognizing that you are more than your fears and doubts. It's about understanding that you have the power to rewrite your internal dialogue. When you take control of your thoughts, you take control of your life. Success is not a sudden event. It is a process built on small, consistent achievements. Many people struggle with self-belief because they set unrealistic expectations for themselves. They look at successful individuals and assume they got there overnight, forgetting that behind every great achievement is a long journey of small steps, persistence, and progress. One of the biggest reasons people lose confidence in themselves is that they set huge, overwhelming goals and expect instant results. When they don't achieve those goals quickly, they feel discouraged and start doubting their abilities. This is why starting small is so important. Small goals are achievable, and when you accomplish them, they build momentum, reinforcing the belief that you are capable. Imagine you want to run a marathon, but you've never run before. However, if you start by running just 1 mile and gradually increase the distance over time, you will build stamina, confidence, and discipline. The same principle applies to any area of life, whether it's building a business, learning a new skill, or improving your personal growth. So how can you effectively set and achieve small goals? 1. Break down large goals into smaller steps. If you have a big goal, divide it into smaller manageable tasks. For example, if your goal is to start a business, instead of focusing on making millions right away, begin with simple steps. Research your industry, create a business plan, develop a product or service launch on a small scale, get feedback, and improve each of these steps is a small win that moves you forward. When you accomplish even a tiny step, you gain confidence and motivation to continue. 2. Track your progress and celebrate wins. Keeping track of your achievements is crucial. Write down your goals and check off each milestone as you complete it. Seeing progress reinforces self-belief. because it provides proof that you are capable of taking action and achieving results. Even small victories deserve celebration. Reward yourself when you complete a task, no matter how minor it seems. A simple well done to yourself, a small treat, or even acknowledging your progress in a journal can boost your motivation. 3. Stay consistent and build momentum. Achieving small goals consistently creates a powerful snowball effect. Once you start succeeding in small ways, your confidence grows, making bigger challenges seem less intimidating. Consistency is more important than intensity. It's better to make small progress every day than to try to do everything at once and burn out. For example, if your goal is to become a content writer, don't pressure yourself to write a 2,000-word article on the first day. Instead, start by writing 200 words daily. Over time, you'll improve your skills, build confidence, and eventually be able to write long, high-quality content effortlessly. 4. Learn from setbacks instead of giving up. Even with small goals, challenges will arise. There will be days when you don't feel motivated, when things don't go as planned, or when you fail. But failure is not a sign to quit, it's a lesson. Instead of seeing setbacks as proof that you aren't good enough, if you set a goal to exercise 5 times a week but only manage 3, don't beat yourself up. Recognize the progress you made and adjust your approach. Maybe you need a different workout schedule or more rest. The key is to keep going, even if progress is slow. 5. Believe in the power of small wins. Many people underestimate the impact of small achievements. But every great success story is built on them. Small wins create momentum, increase confidence, and build a foundation for bigger accomplishments. Think of it like climbing a staircase. You don't jump from the ground to the top in one move. You take it one step at a time. With every step, you get closer to your goal. And with every step, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Failure is often seen as something negative, something to be avoided at all costs. But the truth is, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey to success. Every great person who has achieved something remarkable has faced failure at some point. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they respond to failure. Many people let failure define them. When they make a mistake or don't achieve something on the first try, they start believing that they are not good enough. But failure is not a sign that you should give up. It is a lesson, a teacher, and a stepping stone toward improvement. Think about Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. He failed over 1,000 times before he finally succeeded. When asked about his failures, he didn't see them as mistakes. Instead, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset is what separates successful people from those who quit too soon. So how can you learn from failure instead of fearing it? 1. Change your perspective on failure. Most people see failure as a dead end. But what if you saw it as a redirection instead? When something doesn't work out, it doesn't mean you are incapable. It simply means that the current method or approach needs adjustment. Think about learning how to ride a bicycle. Did you succeed the first time you tried? Probably not. You fell, you stumbled, but you got back up and tried again. Why? Because you knew that falling was part of the process. Apply the same mindset to all areas of life. Instead of being discouraged by failure, see it as part of the learning curve. 2. Extract the lesson from every setback. Every failure carries a lesson. Instead of focusing on the disappointment, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What went wrong? And how can I improve? Is there another way to approach this? For example, if you launch a business and it doesn't generate sales, instead of giving up, analyze what went wrong. Was it the marketing strategy? Was the target audience not interested? Were the prices too high? By examining failures with a problem-solving mindset, you turn mistakes into valuable learning experiences. 3. Keep trying until you get it right. Many people quit after 1 or 2 failures. But persistence is the key to success. Look at famous individuals who failed multiple times before they finally made it. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper job because he was told he lacked imagination. Later, he founded the Disney empire. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He practiced harder and became one of the greatest basketball players of all time. J.K. Rowling had her Harry Potter manuscript rejected by 12 publishers before one finally accepted it. Imagine if these people had given up after their first failure. The world would have never seen their greatness. Your dreams are valid, but they require persistence. 4. Develop a growth mindset. A fixed mindset sees failure as proof of incompetence. A growth mindset sees failure as a chance to improve. If you approach challenges with a growth mindset, you understand that skills, intelligence, and abilities can be developed over time. For example, if you struggle with public speaking, instead of saying, "I'm just not good at it," shift your mindset to, "I may not be great at this yet, but I can improve with practice." This small change in thinking makes a huge difference in how you handle failure. 5. Use failure as motivation. Some people let failure break them, while others use it as fuel to push harder. When something doesn't work out, let it motivate you rather than discourage you. Many successful entrepreneurs, athletes, and professionals use failure as a driving force. They take rejection and setbacks as challenges to prove themselves. Instead of thinking, "I failed, so I should stop," start thinking, "I failed, so now I have a reason to try harder." 6. Accept that failure is part of life. No one is immune to failure. Every person you admire has experienced setbacks at some point. The key difference is that they did not let failure stop them. Instead, they adapted, learned, and continued moving forward. The most successful people in the world are not those who never failed. They are the ones who refuse to let failure define them. If you learn to embrace failure as part of the process, nothing will be able to stop you from reaching your goals. The people and environment around you play a significant role in shaping your mindset, confidence, and overall belief in yourself. If you constantly hear negativity, criticism, and doubt from those around you, it will slowly weaken your self-belief. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with positive, supportive, and ambitious individuals, you gain confidence, motivation, and the courage to keep pushing forward. Many people underestimate the power of their surroundings. They think that as long as they work hard, external factors won't affect them. But the reality is, your environment can either fuel your growth or hold you back. This is why it's essential to create a positive support system, a group of people, habits, and influences that uplift and empower you. 1. Identify negative influences and minimize them. The first step to surrounding yourself with positivity is recognizing the sources of negativity in your life. These can come in different forms. Negative people. Some people constantly criticize, doubt, or discourage you. They may tell you that your dreams are unrealistic, that you're not good enough, or that you should just be realistic and be for less. Toxic relationships, friends or family members who drain your energy, belittle your ideas, or make you feel insecure are not the right people to keep close. Negative media consumption. Constant exposure to bad news, online drama, or pessimistic content can subtly affect your mindset and make you feel hopeless about your goals. Once you identify these negative influences, create distance where possible. If you can't completely remove certain people from your life, limit your interactions with them and set boundaries to protect your mental well-being. 2. Surround yourself with supportive and ambitious people. Jim Rohn, a well-known entrepreneur and motivational speaker, once said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This means that if you spend time with people who are driven, positive, and goal-oriented, you will naturally adopt those qualities. Look for people who encourage and uplift you, people who believe in your potential and push you to do better. Challenge you to grow, friends and mentors who inspire you to step out of your comfort zone and improve yourself. Share your ambitions. Like-minded individuals who have similar goals and aspirations can provide support and motivation. If you don't have positive influences around you right now, seek them out. Join online communities, attend networking events, or connect with mentors in your field. Surrounding yourself with the right people will make a world of difference in your journey. 3. Feed your mind with positivity. Your mindset is shaped not only by the people around you, but also by the content you consume daily. If you constantly expose yourself to negative, fearful, or discouraging messages, you will struggle to believe in yourself. But if you intentionally fill your mind with positivity, your confidence will grow. Ways to do this include reading motivational books. Books on success, personal development, and resilience can shift your perspective and inspire you to take action. Listening to podcasts and speeches, hearing stories of successful people who overcame challenges can remind you that setbacks are normal and that you can succeed too. Following inspiring social media accounts instead of filling your feed with drama and negativity, follow accounts that share motivational quotes, success stories, and personal growth tips. Practicing daily affirmations. Start your day with positive statements about yourself, such as I am capable of achieving my goals or I believe in my ability to succeed. 4. Create a positive physical environment. Your surroundings don't just include people and media, they also include the physical spaces where you spend most of your time. A cluttered, disorganized, or dull environment can drain your energy and motivation, while a well-organized, inspiring space can make you feel more productive and confident. Ways to create a positive environment. Keep your workspace clean and organized. A tidy space helps clear your mind and improves focus. Decorate with inspirational quotes or vision boards. Seeing daily reminders of your goals can reinforce your self-belief. Spend time in places that uplift you, whether it's a quiet park, a cozy cafe, or a creative studio. Being in a positive space can boost your motivation. 5. Engage in activities that boost your confidence. Surrounding yourself with positivity is not just about external influences, it's also about what you do with your time. If you engage in activities that make you feel accomplished and confident, you will naturally believe in yourself more. Some confidence-boosting activities include learning new skills. The more skills you develop, the more capable and empowered you'll feel. Exercise and self-care. Taking care of your body and mind improves your overall well-being and boosts self-esteem. Helping others, acts of kindness, whether volunteering or supporting a friend, can make you feel valuable and confident. 6. Protect your energy from negativity. Even with all these positive influences, negativity will still try to creep in. The key is to protect your energy and not let negativity take over your mind. When faced with criticism, setbacks, or self-doubt, remind yourself, I choose to focus on progress, not perfection. I will not let negativity define my worth or my abilities. I control my thoughts and I choose to believe in myself. By intentionally surrounding yourself with positivity in people, content, environment, and actions, you create a powerful foundation for self-belief. When your surroundings uplift and inspire you, believing in yourself becomes second nature. Believing in yourself is not just about confidence, it's about building mental strength and resilience. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and unexpected obstacles. If you don't develop a strong mindset, it's easy to fall into self-doubt, fear, and discouragement. However, when you train your mind to be strong, you become unstoppable, no matter what difficulties come your way. A strong mindset allows you to stay focused on your goals even when things get tough. Overcome fear and step outside your comfort zone. Handle criticism and setbacks without losing confidence. Push through failures and keep going until you succeed, but developing a resilient mindset doesn't happen overnight. It takes conscious effort and practice. Here's how you can build a mind that is strong, unshakable, and full of self-belief. Train your mind to overcome negative thoughts. The biggest enemy of self-belief is negative thinking. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, that you'll fail, or that you don't deserve success, you will start believing it. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you feed your mind with doubt and fear, your actions will reflect those feelings. But if you train yourself to replace negative thoughts with empowering ones, your confidence will grow. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, tell yourself, I can learn how to do this. Instead of thinking, what if I fail, shift your mindset to what if I succeed. Instead of thinking, I'm not smart enough, remind yourself, I can improve with effort and practice. It's normal to have negative thoughts occasionally, but the key is to not let them control you. Every time a negative thought enters your mind, challenge it, reframe it, and replace it with something positive. 2. Face challenges with a growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities, intelligence, and talents are limited. They think that if they fail, It means they are not good enough. But people with a growth mindset believe that they can improve through effort, learning, and persistence. A growth mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than as threats to your confidence. Instead of fearing failure, you see it as a stepping stone towards success. For example, if you struggle with public speaking, a fixed mindset would make you say, "I'm just not a good speaker." But a growth mindset would push you to say, "I may not be great at speaking now, but if I practice and learn, I will get better." To develop a growth mindset, remind yourself effort leads to improvement. No one starts as an expert. Skills are built over time. Failure is a teacher, not an enemy. Every mistake is a lesson. Challenges make you stronger. The more you push yourself, the more confident you become. 3. Build emotional resilience to handle setbacks. Life is unpredictable. There will be times when things don't go as planned, when you experience rejection, failure, or criticism. If you don't build emotional resilience, these moments can crush your confidence and make you doubt yourself. Resilient people don't let setbacks define them. Instead, they acknowledge their feelings but don't dwell on negativity. Look for solutions rather than focusing on problems. Use setbacks as motivation to come back stronger. For example, if you apply for a job and don't get selected, a weak mindset would say, "I'll never get hired." "I'm not good enough," but a strong mindset would say, "This is just one rejection. I will improve my skills, try again, and find a better opportunity." To build resilience, practice self-awareness, recognize when you're feeling discouraged and address it. Self-care, take care of your physical and mental well-being. Self-encouragement, be your own biggest supporter, even no one else is. 4. Step outside your comfort zone regularly. Growth and confidence don't happen inside your comfort zone. If you always stick to what feels safe and easy, you will never discover your full potential. People who believe in themselves embrace discomfort because they know that's where real growth happens. They take risks, try new things, and challenge themselves to do what scares them. Think about this. The first time you tried something new, maybe driving a car, speaking in public, or starting a new job, you probably felt nervous. But after doing it a few times, you became more confident. The more you pushed yourself, the easier it became. This is why it's important to constantly challenge yourself. Start small, maybe by speaking up in a meeting, learning a new skill, or taking on a project that seems difficult. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you think. 5. Control what you can. Let go of what you are. One of the biggest reasons people lose confidence is that they worry too much about things they cannot control. They stress about what others think, about failures that might happen, or about circumstances that are out of their hands. But strong-minded people focus on what they can control, their effort. You may not control the outcome, but you control how much effort you put in. Their mindset, you can choose to think positively or negatively. Their actions, you can choose to take steps forward instead of standing still in fear. If something is out of your control, let it go. Worrying about it will only drain your energy and weaken your self-belief. Instead, focus on the things you can change and work towards becoming the best version of yourself. 6. Keep learning and growing every day. A strong and resilient mindset is built through continuous learning and self-improvement. The more you learn, the more confident you become in your abilities. Ways to keep growing. Read books on success, personal development, and mindset. Learn from mentors who have achieved what you want to achieve. Try new experiences that challenge you and help you develop new skills. Reflect on your progress and celebrate how far you've come. The key to self-belief is understanding that growth is a lifelong journey. No one has all the answers, and no one starts as an expert. But as long as you keep learning, improving, and challenging yourself, your confidence will continue to grow. A strong mindset is the foundation of self-belief. When you develop mental resilience, train your thoughts, and embrace challenges, you become unstoppable. Believing in yourself is not just about thinking positively or having confidence. It's about taking consistent action to prove to yourself that you are capable. No matter how much you believe in yourself, if you don't take action, nothing will change. Action is what turns self-belief into reality. Many people have big dreams, but they never take the steps necessary to achieve them. They wait for the perfect moment, for everything to be ready, or for someone else to give them permission. But the truth is, there is never a perfect time. If you want to succeed, you have to start now with whatever you have and keep moving forward one step at a time. 1. Start small and build momentum. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking they have to make a huge leap immediately. This often leads to fear, procrastination, and self-doubt. Instead, the best way to build confidence and self-belief is by starting small and gradually increasing your efforts. For example, if you want to start a business but feel overwhelmed, don't try to launch everything at once. Start with research, test a small idea, and take one action each day. If you want to improve your fitness, don't aim for an extreme routine. Start by exercising for 10 minutes a day and build up from there. Each small action you take creates momentum. The more you do, the easier it becomes. Confidence grows from action. When you see progress, even in small steps, you start believing in yourself more. 2. Be consistent. Even when motivation fades at the beginning of any goal, motivation is high. You feel excited, inspired, and ready to take on the world. But after a while, motivation fades, obstacles appear, and doubts creep in. This is when most people give up. The key to self-belief is not relying on motivation alone. It's about being consistent, even when you don't feel like it. Successful people don't succeed because they are always motivated. They succeed because they are disciplined and committed. Ways to stay consistent: create a routine, make your actions a habit so you don't have to rely on willpower. Set clear, realistic goals. Break your big goals into smaller, manageable steps. Hold yourself accountable, track your progress, set deadlines, and remind yourself why you started. Stay flexible. If something doesn't work, adjust your approach, but never quit. The more consistent you are, the stronger your belief in yourself becomes. Each day that you take action is proof that you are capable and determined. 3. Embrace failure as part of the process. Many people don't take action because they are afraid of failing. They worry about what others will think, about making mistakes, or about not getting things right the first time. But failure is not something to fear, it's something to expect and embrace. No one who has ever achieved great success has done it without failing along the way. Every mistake is a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity to grow, and every failure is just a step closer to success. When you take action and fail, you are still making progress. The only real failure is not trying at all. Instead of seeing failure as proof that you're not good enough, see it as a sign that you are learning and improving. To develop a failure-proof mindset, see failure as feedback, analyze what went wrong, and use it to improve. Detach failure from your self-worth. Failing at something doesn't mean you are a failure. Keep going. The people who succeed are not the ones who never fail, but the ones who never give up. Every time you push through failure, you prove to yourself that you are resilient, capable, and worthy of success. 4. Take responsibility for your success. Self-belief comes from knowing that you are in control of your own life. Many people blame their circumstances, their past, or other people for why they haven't achieved their goals. But when you take full responsibility for your success, you gain power over your future. No one is going to come and hand you success. No one else can believe in you for you. It is your responsibility to do the work, no matter how difficult or uncomfortable it may be. Keep learning, invest in yourself, improve your skills, and seek knowledge. Stay committed, even when things get tough. Take initiative, stop waiting for permission, and start taking action. When you take responsibility for your own success, you develop an unstoppable mindset. You no longer wait for opportunities, you create them. You no longer hope things will change, you make them change. 5. Celebrate your progress and win. Self-belief grows when you recognize your achievements, big or small. Many people focus only on how far they still have to go, but they forget to acknowledge how far they've already come. Each step forward, no matter how small, is proof that you are capable. Every win, every lesson, every effort matters. Ways to celebrate your progress: keep a success journal, write down small wins each day to remind yourself of your growth. Reward yourself, treat yourself when you reach a milestone. Reflect on challenges you overcome. Recognize your resilience and strength. Stay grateful for your journey, appreciate the progress, not just the destination. The more you celebrate your growth, the stronger your self-belief becomes. You start seeing yourself as someone who takes action, overcomes obstacles, and achieves goals. 6. Stay patient and trust the process. Success doesn't happen overnight. Many people give up too soon because they expect immediate results. But real progress takes time, effort, and patience. Believing in yourself means trusting that if you keep taking action, results will come. You don't plant a seed and expect it to grow into a tree the next day. You water it, nurture it, and trust that in time, it will grow. If you're building a business, don't get discouraged if you don't see profits immediately. If you're learning a new skill, don't give up just because you're struggling at first. If you're working towards a big goal, don't quit just because it's taking longer than expected. Patience and persistence separate those who succeed from those who give up too soon. The key is to keep moving forward, even if progress feels slow. Each step you take builds momentum, each effort you make strengthens your confidence, and each challenge you overcome makes you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. When you take consistent action, no matter how small, you prove to yourself every day that you believe in yourself, your abilities, and your future success.